Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my next magic overview, and today we are going to be doing the super powerful magic of light. So this thing is so dang good, especially if your magic's at 100, and we're going to start off with where to get it. So you're going to head towards the heights, which is to the left of spawn past the little village here. So much like the ice artifact, you're going to head straight off this cliff, but instead of dropping down to the fields below, you're going to keep on heading straight. You're going to keep on going straight past the mini boss down there, who is a great defense farm by the way. Then you're gonna go all the way until you see this boulder. Now the secret cave, well, secret in air quotes, it's so easy to find. The cave where light spawns is right here. So light will only spawn in the summertime. If you come here not in the summertime, it won't spawn in. And of course it only spawns once. It's just a good recommendation to come down here as soon as it's summertime if you're looking to farm for it. It can be pretty hard to get just because of how many people come here to farm it. So before I get into the moves of the magic type light, the absolute best part about it is its movement in the air. If you hold Q in the air, you become a flying ball of light essentially, and you go so fast. It is by far the best movement that I have so far. I know a lot of people say Z is also really good, but magic light movement is amazing. You go so fast, you go almost as fast if not faster than you do with the Frost Dragon mount, and it is super spammable. And plus, if you're in the harm's way, you can use it to get out of harm's way practically instantly. The very first move that you will get will be Light Beam for level 1, and the Light Beam is a great level 1 move. In fact, probably the best level 1 move I have seen. It is beyond spammable, kind of like the ice shards, but it does way more damage. And as soon as the animation's over, you can pretty much use it. It is a great ability. I highly suggest if you're level 1 with light magic, definitely utilize this, because you can also use it to level up your magic pretty quickly due to how quickly you can spam it. There's pretty much a no second cooldown. It is pretty much as soon as the animation for it ends, you can use it again. Overall, I'm very happy with this move. It is great, it puts in the work, but of course it is not nearly as good as the other 3 magic light moves. So the second move of light is known as light shards, and you get it at level 10. And this is probably the second best move of the 4. This is so good for leveling up your magic because it shoots a ton of light shards, and every single time one of those light shards hits an enemy, you get magic XP. So it is a fantastic farm. One thing a lot of people do is spam light shards on the golem boss to get a lot of XP. You can do it on the boar, you can do it on mobs, you can do it on anything you want. You're gonna get mad XP no matter what you do if you're using light shards, and plus it does a lot of damage as well. The literal only downside to using this move is while you're using it, you cannot move and you're stuck in place while firing all of the light shards. That is a bit of a downside, but you can really work around it because you can fly in the air and then just spam light shards, and it is pretty good. Overall, this is a fantastic move, especially for magic XP grinding. So now we're going to move on to the third move, and this is known as Light Blast. In my opinion, this is the best move of the 4 because it is incredibly spammable. It does a lot of AoE damage, it does a lot of damage in general, and it has very long range. This is basically just a light blast of energy that blows your enemies away. It is great for bosses. It is great for the flying dragons. I mean, it's not going to be as good as anything like the hero moves with the chains, but it still does a lot of damage. And it is fantastic for level 25 as well. You really do not need to level your magic that much to use it, which is why I think it is also pretty good, because you can get that powerful of a move very early on. And overall, I think it looks amazing as well, and it doesn't have an annoying animation that makes you stop moving when using it. And one strategy you can always do is the second you use your light shards and you're stuck not moving, immediately switch to your light blast. So while the light shards are firing, you can fire out a light blast and do a lot of DPS. The light rune is easily the best magic I have covered so far, especially for how easy it is to get. It is a little surprising that it is this good, but hey, I'm not complaining at all. I love this magic and it is great. So the final move you get at level 40, and this is known as Light Kick. So I have mixed feelings about it. It does do a lot of damage. However, the second you use it, you stop moving and you must click again to fire a Light Kick. However, there is no difference between immediately clicking twice and shooting it off right away and holding it for 5 seconds. I tested this a bunch when using it earlier today. It still does the same damage either way. So in my opinion, it feels almost like a slightly worse Light Blast. Yes, it does about 3 times the damage as Light Blast, but overall that stop motion where you have to click twice can really mess you up if you're fighting a boss like Broly or the dragons and you need to move. You can get stuck in place, and then sometimes this game can be very laggy and you'll get stuck with the kick animation even after you click 30 times and you just can't move. But it does make up for those downsides with its amazing damage. It does do a lot of damage. So like always, you can use Light Shards, Light Blast, and Light Kick all at the same time and really put in work. But do keep in mind that you will get stuck in place when using it, and you do gotta click twice, so you really do gotta pay attention when using that thing. So, Light is a very powerful magic type. If you're going to be going for all light attacks, Light Shards, Light Blast, and Light Kick all together at the same time is a fantastic combination. You will be out DPSing pretty much any boss. You can destroy the Boar King boss with it, and plus get a lot of XP while doing so because Light Shards fire so many particles, you get so much XP from it. Light Blast and Light Kick can be very good against any flying mobs because they both fire long-range projectiles that explode on impact, so do keep that in mind. And then also, you can always do the classic combo where you use Light Shards, get stuck in the firing motion and animation, immediately switch to Light Click because you're already stuck in place, might as well use it, double click with that, and then switch over to Light Blast, and then as soon as you fire off Light Blast, you can probably do Light Shards again. I will say the moves are pretty mana heavy, so do keep that in mind. This is a legendary magic, so it will be a little bit more expensive to use the moves, but it does benefit from that because they are a lot more powerful. I mean, this is by far the best magic I've covered so far. Wind and ice are nothing compared to this thing. It is so good, and I highly recommend you get it because it is not that hard to get. It is so amazing. Anyways guys, that is my overview of the magic type Light. Comment down below what other magic types you guys want me to cover. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more. Bye!